Back again with Bobby Gonzalez, owner of Koolsville Tattoo. I think the last time you and I talked was like in December, maybe?
Yeah, about that, yeah.
Something like that. And we're rapping about the anticipation of the Planet 13 location opening. And lo and behold, it finally opened.
6 months later, yeah.
Yeah, so tell me about it, dude.
Yeah, it was a long wait. I mean, the shop had been done within, 6 weeks? But they had to wait for all their construction before they come in and inspect. The inspectors wanted to inspect the whole building at one time. So for our one little sink that we had to wait for all that.
So that's what took all this time?
That's what took all that time. Because they didn't want to come in and just do the sink. They wanted to do all the other buildings at Planet 13 had nothing to do with us. They wanted to have all their stuff done so they could just do one inspection. So we waited, that was December, January, February, March, April, May. Well, it's about 5 months, almost 6 months.
Dude, so we should have opened like in April.
Right.
Oh my God, well now it's rolling.
Yeah.
Are you pretty stoked?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm learning about weed.
So speaking of weed, man, one of the last times I was there, I was rapping with T, and he brought up this thing that I had totally forgotten about. And I've lived here for 30 years, and I've seen this thing quite a bit. But it's a sign, a billboard that you used to see when you would roll into Las Vegas, and it was like, gamble with marijuana.
Right.
Possession, fucking 20 years, sale, life.
Yeah.
And now, like, it's one of the most taboo things, along with tattooing being so taboo back in the day. And now they're all under one building, under one roof.
Right.
How crazy is that to see that?
Pretty crazy. I mean, now it's like, if you don't see somebody with tattoos, you think what's wrong with them, or why don't they have a tattoo? You see every walks of life, blue collar, white collar, law enforcement, military. Everybody's allowed to have it. That's changed a lot. The weed laws changed a lot. I forget what president did it. If you were in there just for marijuana only, they let you out. They let them guys out of prison.
Yeah.
Because I mean, how could you really keep them in good conscience? Yeah.
So it's just a trip to, like, for you, especially being in the tattoo game for as long as you have, just to see those changes.
Oh, yeah, after 42 years, yeah, there's a lot of things have changed.
And now, like, so just the fact that Coolsville is inside a dispensary, like, we should call Guinness. Like, that shit's never been done before.
No, it hasn't. And you figure, besides, I mean, the shop's beautiful, it's big, but as opposed to the building, it's 125,000 square feet, that building is. I think that not the weirdest thing, I see people in their 70s and 80s, because I'll watch them sometimes, then they're buying those little gummies. I'm thinking they're like real gummies, and they're like, no, there's THC. I go, yeah. I used to smoke weed once in a while, I don't know what THC, they go, no, they actually pull it out of the weed plant, whatever they do. It's a big process, I guess, but you got to really have a degree in all this. And they actually make little gummies for arthritis, for people in pain. So I mean, and it just works for that. It doesn't make them high. Yeah. You know, and they make people with different stuff too, with anxiety, for anything you want.
Oh, the CBD.
And then
they make it for dogs too.
Yeah, I've seen people get it for their dogs, and I'm like, what don't you have? And they go, narcotics. This just it. And I go, if God didn't want you to have it, He wouldn't have planted it everywhere.
Right, exactly. So, if it's green, it's probably good.
Yeah.
You know? Well, with that being said, man, what's on the horizon for Coolsville? What can we expect? What's coming up?
Another shop.
Yeah? What are you thinking? What kind of market are you going to break into?
All of them are pretty much just blue collar stuff. I mean, that's what I don't shoot for any particular anything like price range or certain types of people. It's just everybody's welcome at Coolsville. Yeah. I don't care who, what, why you are. I mean, if you want to come in, I just want you to have a good time. If you're not having a good time, let me or somebody know, and we'll make sure to take care of that real quick, you know. Because we appreciate everybody that comes in the shop, you know, from all walks of life, and we always have since day one. The other thing people still complain about, oh, you let kids in there. I go, well, they can't be in the area where the procedure is.
Yeah.
But I mean, a lot of times people can't find a babysitter, and all of a sudden, you know, a lot of times tattooing is an impulsive buy. It's like, you might drive by a car lot and see a car and go, that's kind of, and then whoop around and go in there and check out the car, and you see it and the price is right, you like it, you're gonna buy it.
Yep.
And it's the same thing with a tattoo. You might be walking by the shop and you happen to have your kids when you walk in. Kids come in here, sure, and the kids will sit quietly. There's plenty of seating, and they see a tattoo and the price right, and they buy it.
And you're in and out.
Right, and you're not here long.
Yeah.
And then you go back on their little journey of life, shopping, whatever. I mean,
1,000%, man.
Right, and that's what we try to do. Just be a convenience for all of them to come in and make it as convenient for them as possible.
Anything closing you want to say?
I just appreciate everybody that comes in our shops, you know, and Everybody just keep on keeping on.
I love it, dude. Thanks for hanging out again, man.
Thank you.